Boss88 here, and welcome back to Far Beyond the World. It's been a rather long time since I've read this one. It was way back when I still used my laptop, my very crappy laptop, for recording the footage. But now, since I have a more powerful phone now that records even the internal audio, and yeah, here we go. A little bit more with slightly faster transitions. I hope, probably. Yeah, let's just get this started. Wait, no, not started. Not started because I already had to main menu. Let's go back to main menu. Oh wait, no, I don't have to. There's a load here, right? No. Hold on. There, load. Yes. Okay, there we go. As I remember, this is where we left off, and yeah, looks like let's just get started. I cannot hear this woven language they insist I'm using. I don't know what you two are talking about, but this is my language. Always has been. You're either a spy or a freaking lunatic. I also remember hating this dude, this darker dude. He's kind of annoying to me. I'm neither, you dumb beast. I spit out in anger, causing the black wolf to snarl viciously, his fur bristling. I quickly regret doing that as I can see the black monster tense up. I tense up, ready to give me another thrashing. Shut up, both of you. The gray wolf looks back to me with slight annoyance. I thought you said you can understand us. So which part of being killed if discovered didn't you get? He gives me a stern look and I cool down a bit. Talking back to either of them is not the best idea. Now, you think? We need to keep quiet. Why? What's going on? You shouldn't be here. I'll explain everything, but for the time being, please trust me. That feels like a stretch. However, I don't seem to have any other options. Okay, fine. I concede through a sigh, but I don't understand anything what's going on here. How are you speaking our language? This language is what I know, what I've always known. We heard you speak something else, though. I don't know what you said, but it wasn't woven. What? No, that's not right. I don't remember speaking or thinking in any other language. I really need you to help me out here. The gray wolf looks at me worried, hastily sitting down on the bed and reaching for my hand. I flinch, startled by the beast's movements and proximity, managing to retreat my hand before the paw lands on it. I cradle it near my chest, making the wolf aware I'm not okay with him touching me. But it was okay for you to like run your hands all over him. I remember our character did that. They ran their hands all over that gray wolf's basically everything, really. I may be a little hypocritical, considering I took full liberty in touching him. Yeah, that's what I said. But that thought quickly disappears with another bizarre question. Do you speak Tigerian, perhaps? Tigerian? I scoff, almost mocking the gray wolf. As in, tigers? You're saying there's talking tigers out there? The wolf's eyes wander off in annoyance, as if he wants me to make my jaded point already. It's so hot. I'm sweating. And not because of the wolves. It's very, very humid in my kitchen right now. What else? Elephants? Ooh, I bet their language is what? Elephant? Yeah, that's great. Just patronize the ferocious looking wolves right in front of me. Yeah, do that. That's great. Do that, please. I finally lose it and unable to contain a chuckle. The human is fluent in our language and even cracks jokes. This whole mess just went from bad to worse. What are we going to do now? I don't know. My thoughts begin to wander off to the world outside of this room. Where the hell am I? That's exactly my point. You never think these through. Your father will. He doesn't have to know. Have you also gone mad? Is that thing contagious? At least for now, let's keep my father out of it. I need to find a way to present this to in the least controversial way. Well, I mean, your friend gagged our character. So, yeah. How do you want to do that? Roll the human in honey and cover it with... Okay, 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 you can have that. You can have that. You made me laugh. You can have that. What are they even talking about? Obviously not. No, no, naturally, because it's not crazier than smuggling the human here in the first place. I don't know why I allowed you to rope me into this. Well, don't look at me. He roped me into this. Well, don't look at me. He roped me into this. Sorry. I'm sorry. Me seeks. I'm sorry. I just look between the two wolves arguing, still none the wiser. Can someone please explain to me what's going on? I find myself barking out in annoyance. The gray wolf looks at me, surprised, and then sighs. I guess this is where we introduce ourselves. Please do that. He straightens up and pumping up his chest. It's clear he's trying to be presentable, as if it'll make any difference to me. Ugh, don't. My name is Ranok. He speaks slowly, deepening his voice like some guys do when they try to impress. And this is Vulgor. He notices my reluctant gaze towards the other wolf and laughs awkwardly, the self-important image dissipating almost instantly. Don't mind him. Despite his demeanor, he's a good friend. He choked us. He choked us and gagged us with, I don't know, Colin said it was a cum sock. I don't know. He almost killed me. Yeah, that's what I said. I shout out, glaring at the black male with hatred in my eyes. I can still see him hovering above me, choking me until I pass out. Ranok frantically shushes me, pushing his finger against his lips. If I wanted you dead, do you think you'd still be bitching about it, little piggy? A soft growl follows the wolf's words, but he cuts it off as Ranok gives him a stern look. What he did was a bit harsh, but in truth, he saved your life. What are you talking about? He nearly choked the life out of me. If anyone would find you here, you would be killed. His voice tries to convey the gravity of the situation, but I'm at a loss. You keep saying that, but don't explain why. We don't allow other kin into our forest. Trespassing is forbidden and punishable by death. What the hell are other kin? You, for one, little piggy. It is a term for any intelligent species other than your own. You're an otherkin to us, just as we are otherkin to you. Isn't otherkin an actual thing in real life? Like there's I think I covered this in a Reddit video somewhere at some point. It was birdkin. I hear there's dragonkin, there's wolfkin. What's otherkin? How is that any different from any animal-based kin? I shake my head slightly, trying to comprehend what he's saying. Hold on. You really mean that there are some talking beasts out there? Either it's kidding or there's something wrong with it. You don't remember? The gray wolf looks at me pleadingly, as if asking to end whatever game I'm playing. I would remember living in a world inhabited by talking animals. Ranok's brow narrows, showing me he has taken offense at my comment. We're as much talking animals as you are a talking chimp. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, though. I'd say it looks more like a talking piece of would-be ham. Now I'm the one offended. Are we fat? Is our character fat? Is that why he keeps calling us piggy? Our character is fat? Body shaming. Another reason for me to hate you. Stop calling me it. I have a name. Well, you didn't give it to us. No, don't ask it. It's a name. Ranok hops with a cheeky smile, allowing one fang to perk out. That one fang is always out, like Amicus. He's making a good point, and I decided to ignore the Black Wolf's protests. It's. Wait, what's mine? Oh, wait, I have to put it in. You know what? I'll just put in my. Uh, you know what? Cook. Whatever. I don't care. And just like that, it rolls out my tongue. Cook. It's strange to hear it out loud, but it feels. It also feels right. Oh, for frick's sake. Cook. Good. We're getting somewhere. The gray wolf smiles, ruffling my hair. I consider swatting his paw away, but his kind expression convinces me to simply ignore his forwardness. What we're getting in is some very deep shite. I flinch, seeing the black wolf look at me with his cold eyes. We need to kill it. I freeze, seeing that the wolf is not joking. What? Rannoch jumps up to his feet, shielding me with his body, his reaction pushing me further into paralysis. We need to get rid of this freak before anyone finds out. Sheltering an otherkin is one thing, but having it speak our language is deadly serious. We need to kill it. We are not doing that. Rannoch raises his voice, causing me to wince. Their bodies tense up, and I can see their every muscle straining. Rannoch, be reasonable. There is no way you can spin this. We can be banished. I don't care. My heart skips a beat as I hear Rannoch issue a powerful snarl. I cannot see his expression, but I'm sure it mirrors what the black male who bares his fangs in a vicious, almost feral way. Both wolves hold their paws close to their chest with fingers feathered out in anticipation. I cannot stand by while you're making the biggest mistake of your life. This is not a mistake. This is my destiny. Something like that. The script is. I can let that slide. Verissa. Ooh, okay. Without a warning, Vulgor rushes my defender and they clash few steps away from the bed, heads butting and paws interlocking. Verissa huffs incense and eats hallucinogenic mushrooms. She's not speaking with our ancestors. You know that. I cannot avert my gaze with this spectacle, partially because I'm frozen, but also because my light depends on the result. I half expect them to thrash about biting each other, but instead they stay locked like this. What I know is that Mother Moon guided me to this human, just like Verissa said she would. She said you would find your purpose. The ceremony is just a tradition. You were meant to reflect on life by observing falling leaves on a sunset, not break our sacred laws for a freaking human. I hear their strained puffs as they wrestle with each other in place. Despite how vicious they sound, growling and snarling, I can see why they're not really fighting, but rather trying to overpower one another. The human spoke my name. Rannoch struggles the words through a grunt as Vulgar twists his paws back, forcing the gray wolf to one knee. He is losing. Has it occurred to you that since the human speaks our language, he might have simply read it? What is he even talking about? Where would I have read Rannoch's name? I've never heard it before in my life. Vul, you are my moon brother. I don't want to fight you. That is exactly why I have to fight you. You're about to frick up your entire lives. Vulgor's gaze drifts towards me, his red eyes piercing right through my flesh. He knows he will soon have his way. With this, their labored snarls and growls begin to send me over the edge, and I know another panic attack is fast approaching. I close my eyes, huddling myself and slowly rocking back and forth like a traumatized child. I don't think anymore. I just want it all to stop. Stop it, please. Everything goes silent as I cry out through tears. Just stop. Cook. The mattress jumps up as the wolf's weight lands on it. I open my eyes to see a gray wolf splayed out in front of me. Vulgar must have used my cry as a distraction to throw Rannoch back. I glare at the brute approaching us, and without even thinking, I shield Rannoch with my own body. Please, don't fight over me. I understand what I've done wrong. You've done nothing wrong. I feel Rannoch embrace me as he pulls me to the side, covering me with his flank and reversing our positions. Now he's the one protecting me. Rannoch eyes the black male with wild determination, and his muzzle twisting in a warning snarl. Vulgar stops, folding his arms and looking down at us with mild contempt as I stay in the gray wolf's embrace, clinging to his fur. I just want to be close to someone. Veronock readjusts slightly, sitting up at the edge of the bed with me still pressed into his chest, my side resting on his lap. Oh, for frick's sake. I won't let you harm the human. He hugs me tightly, issuing another protective growl. Aww. Aww. There is a moment of silence while I simply fall deeper and deeper into despair. Why is any of this happening to me? Nothing is ever easy with you, is it? Volgar makes a long drawn out sigh as if releasing all the tension he's built up to this moment. I'm not like you. I don't resolve problems through violence and killing, or gagging and strangling someone to unconsciousness. Pity, you should try it sometime. Veronock allows me another moment of wrath, but then gently pushes me away from his chest. I just sit there, not really present, watching as he clumsily gets back up to his feet. The wolves are now standing side by side, almost as if nothing really happened. It's okay, we're done fighting. He's trying to get me to compose myself, but I'm already far gone. I'm sorry you had to see that. It's not exactly how I envisioned our introduction. I don't understand what's going on. Why am I here? Who are those monsters? Why can't I remember anything? Is it really the world I was born into? If so, why does it feel so alien? As if my instincts are telling me this is not home. Shh, it's okay. The gray wolf lowers himself to get closer, and I close my eyes, huddling tightly to the wall. My head throbs with a torrent of questions that slowly overwhelms me. I hug my knees, pressing them into my chest. The adrenaline rush pumped by my palpitating heart is the only reason why I don't break up in tears. Everything is just a blur. Although I can still hear them, nothing really registers. Not consciously, at least. Its heart is fluttering, like a startled bird in a cage messes with my instincts. I open my eyes, looking up at them as they stare me down intensely. It's so humid in my kitchen today. Damn. Hold on, let me just adjust myself here. Okay? It only empowers the erratic pounding in my chest. I can't breathe. Yep, there it is. Undeniable go for the throat feel. The words stick out like a sore thumb, freezing me up in fear. Shut up. The kind wolf snorts at his friend and hunches next to me, leaning in closer. He's obviously trying to comfort me, but I can't help but notice his fangs poking out. You feel it too, don't deny it. I can see you're all tensed up. That statement makes me notice how Rhinox fur is standing up ever so slightly. His body barely containing some subconscious exhilaration. I flinch away with from his gray paw, but the wolf persists. I run out of room to recede into as he gently takes hold of my chin and takes hold of my chin and guides my gaze back towards his. You know, I'd find this really, really cute if our character isn't having a panic attack. I meet his docile smile with caution, the world still distorted by adrenaline haze. Calm down, no one's going to hurt you. I don't feel that's entirely true, recalling what the Black Wolf said just a moment ago. Go for the throat. Ugh, I cut off, shielding my neck with a hand. Don't listen to him. Your racing heart is just messing with our heads a little. He admits with slight embarrassment as his paw touches my shoulder. Just an uneasy feeling, nothing we would lose control over. I'm more worried about your I'm more worried I can't talk, it's so hot in here. I'm more worried you're going to have a heart attack. The gray wolf squeezes my shoulder slightly, as if trying to pull me back from my fit of terror. He then takes a long inhale, his nose close enough to draw strands from my hair in his direction. Breathe in. He holds his breath for a moment, and without really realizing, I do as he instructs. Breathe out. I chuckle as a large puff of air brushes over me. That's it. My heart regains a bit of its rhythm. I am unsure how I feel about those beast men's ability to sense my heartbeat, but for the moment it seems to allow Rannoch to guide me back from the panic attack. His gestures and words somehow match my pulse as he squeezes me gently with every thump inside my chest, almost as if giving cues to my startled heart. Finally, I am back to normal. or at least a semblance of it. The wolf keeps a paw on my shoulder for a while longer, still squeezing in rhythm. Welcome back. He smiles again, certain I have calmed down. Only now does he let me go to face his comrade. I know it's a lot to ask of you, but could you stop freaking him out? Vulgar. Ah, it's so hot in here. Vulgar grimaces, his arms still crossed as he drills his cold gaze into me. I can't help but flinch at the sight of him eyeing me out. To me, he's fear incarnate. I think it's too late for that. Look, I'll fix this. Rannoch draws my gaze towards him as he points to the white round necklace on his chest. See this? These are our moonstones. Every wolf is given them at birth to represent the phase of Aluna when we came into the world. Full moon. Yes. He smiles. I was born during the full moon, as auspicious sign for sure. So was he, actually, just a few hours earlier, which makes us moon brothers. I look at the similar necklace on Vulgar's chest. His stone, however, is black. For some unknown reason, it keeps unsettling me ever since I first saw it. Black stone. I say with a worried expression, as if repeating almost as if repeating someone. Ugh. Heh. He was born during an eclipse, something we call dark moon. Yeah, no crap. These necklaces are most valuable possession we have. What are you doing? Explaining to him the significance so that he can understand what I'm about to ask. No, whatever is being discussed is causing the black male a great deal of discomfort. Full. I want you to swear. You're freaking insane. I won't do it. The black wolf snarls, causing me to shudder. Swear on your moonstone that you won't harm Cook. You want me to do that for a human? I want you to do it for me as your moon brother. I dart my eyes between Rannoch's pleading. Damn it. Fuck. I dart my eyes between Rannoch's pleading expression and Vulgar gritting his teeth. This request causes him great deal of pain. I can see clearly. My mouth is so dry. This request causes him a great deal of pain. I can see clearly that the wolf is not taking this lightly. Without warning, Vulgar punches the wall next to the bed, causing me to yelp. The entire house shakes as the plaster cracks, bits and pieces of it falling to the ground. Ugh, this is freaking bullshit. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that punch. The strength of this beast made perfectly clear. He wasn't bluffing when he claimed he was being gentle with me. He could snap me like a twig. Vol, please. The black wolf's rattled breath fills the room for a few moments as the growl deep inside his chest begins to subside. Finally, he releases a long-drawn sigh and looks at Rannoch, fully composed. His red eyes drift to me. I can see his massive paw touch the rims of his black necklace. I am on my moonstone, I swear I won't harm your little piglet. Are we actually fat? I feel so conscious now, god damn it. Thank you. The gray wolf turns to face me with a smile. See? He will never harm you again, you can be certain of it. He might be cynical and a bit rough around the edges, but he's the most honorable wolf I know. I do actually believe him. I could see that getting the promise out of the black wolf was not easy. Regardless, I will still feel anxious around him, but at least I know there is no immediate danger. Your father will not swallow this lightly. We're looking at an exile. If my father hasn't banished me so far, I doubt this will make any difference. And if it does, I've had it long coming. Sounds like Rannoch gets in trouble a lot. He's got that himbo syndrome. I'm not sure if it's self-awareness should be considered or not, considering he keeps causing more trouble. Then again, in this instance, I'm glad, as so far it seems he saved my life. Somehow. Are you really willing to risk everything over this puny human? The spirits wanted me to find him. I can see Vulgar roll his eyes. Now that he speaks our language, I am more certain of it than before. He looks at me with a hopeful smile, his voice filled with conviction. What would your ancestors even want with a human whelp? Good question. I don't know, but all will be revealed in time. Also, speaking of time, I have to cut it right here because, again, people are trying to call me through my phone, and it's a good thing my second phone, this phone I'm using to record footage for this a VN reading right now, is it's on airplane mode, but someone is calling me on my other phone. So I'm gonna have to end it right here. We made a bit of progress. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will eventually continue this, just like with Kemiya and the human heart. I promise, I will continue that. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about it. And also, a little announcement. My Discord server is now live. I don't know if you guys saw it. I put it in my my community page. I posted a link there, an invite to the Discord server that you guys have always wanted to make me do. So yeah, it's there now. I don't know if it's still valid, but if it's not, I could just you guys can just use the invite link that I'm gonna be providing in the description down below. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on Twitter, chat with me on Discord, and actually no, yeah, chat with me on Discord in the Discord server. We have that now. Yeah. Support me on Coffee. A Coffee link is in the description below. And this has been your fellow degenerates, Cook Boss 88, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. See ya.